on. My hair is like, no. I wouldn't do that. Good thing nobody is. Boom, boom. Hey book lovers, it's Cindy Books today, if you couldn't tell by the branding on my shirt, the giant S. Just kidding, I love this sweater, it's so cute. I got it for Christmas, and I'm just in love. And yeah, so today's video is going to be a review on Grab's book, My True Love Gave to Me by multiple authors. So get ready for that. My True Love Gave to Me, a tale of 12 love stories. They're all wonderful, except for a few, but you know, you gotta have the bad ones if you're gonna have the good ones. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So this is a very nice book. Get ready to talk about it. I already said get ready, but you gotta get ready again, because I said so. So, we'll be discussing the first story, Midnights by Rainbow Rowell. Now, personally, this is about my fourth favorite story. Maybe, probably, yeah. This one, I love Rainbow Rowell. She's one of my favorite authors, and I just love her writing, and I love the way the story happened, like how I told from every year, New Year's, and it was just the best. And now I think this is the only story that I'm not going to give spoilers on. So if you don't want spoilers, turn it off right now and read the book, then come back. But if you do, or if you already read the book or you don't care about spoilers, keep on going. You know what I mean? Yeah. The next story is The Lady and the Fox by Kelly Link, I think it is. Yeah. You guys hear that? That was like horse going on. By Kelly Link. And this story I gave a 2 out of 5 because I didn't like it, like, at all. Ugh. But the reason is, I mean, not just a part of repetition. I think she did that for effect on the story. But the fact is, it was kind of confusing at times. And it didn't really compare to the other greatness of the other stories. If you're picking up what I'm throwing down. Or that's what I meant. No, that's not what I meant to say. I'm bad with words. Okay, I feel like this video would work a lot better if you couldn't see my eye bag, so. Aren't they fabulous, though? Yeah, I have a red pair and a blue pair because this is all I win. Every year we have like a school kind of fundraiser thing, and we get prizes, and every time he calls my name, I end up getting light up glasses. So, you know what? Let's make some good use of them. Okay, third story is... I forgot the third story. Oh yeah, Angels in the Snow by Mike De La Pinta, I think wrote that story. Matt De La Pinta, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's Matt De La Pinta. Okay, just making sure in case I don't mess anything else up. But yeah, I gave this one a 3.5 out of 4 because I really liked it, and it was super cool. Super cool. I'm being very vague with some of these story descriptions because, you know, I didn't like them as much. Once I get to my favorites, I'll go in full out description talking about how awesome they are, so you know. Yeah. So the fourth one is Polaris is Where You'll Find Me by Jenny Han, and my ear itches like on the outside in the rim, so if you see me doing that, ignore it, please, because it's kind of awkward. But yeah, so Jenny Han is also another one of my favorite writers, and I really like this one because it was fiction, not realistic fiction, or like a fantasy kind of vibe, because she's Santa's daughter, or adopted child. Yeah, and she's in love with an elf, but she falls in love with a human boy that she meets while she's on a trip with Santa, and it's so cute. It really is. I love it. You guys should check it out. Yeah, I was marking the book for Sydney and Abby when they were reading it. Well, Abby hasn't read it yet. She needs to, though. And Polaris is Where You Find Me was the 5th? Yeah, it was the 5th. No, I put it before Midnights, I think. I messed up my ranking. My cat just totally banged on the door. He does that a lot. But my 5th story is the all-time favorite story. It's a Yuletide Miracle, Charlie Brown by Stephanie Perkins, who actually edited the book. So me and my friends have a theory where it's like, I'm going to make my story the best and make everybody else's story not compete with mine. And so, of course, that's not what happened because Stephanie Perkins, I've seen her Instagram and everything. She's a sweetheart. And yeah. So, this was on my all-time favorite story. I don't know why. I just love those big, burly outdoor men. and he ends up liking the inside activities that the girl likes, and she's like, oh, sweet little marigold, so innocent. And her mom's a total hoarder, and so they had to clean out the apartment to put the Christmas tree in, and they ended up loving each other. And it all started just because she wanted to use him as a voice actor. For real, though. The sixth story is Your Temporary Santa by David Levithan. Yep, that's his name. And to be honest, I had the biggest expectations. That's the word. I was totally blanking out for a second. Biggest expectations for this story. Because, I mean, what girl doesn't love a cute little gay couple to read about? I mean, nothing like, okay, that sounded really wrong, but I've read a few of his writings before, and then he's really good, so I was really had great expectations for the story, and I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. It was kind of like, worthy, like not Yuletide Miracle, and not Lady with the Fox, or whatever the heck that other bad one was called, but it's like in the middle, like straight 3 out of 5, and so it didn't really meet my expectations, but it was still a good read. So, yeah, it gets 3 stars. Next story. The next story, the 7th, is Coramble, I can't pronunciate, by Holly Black. I'm pretty sure it is by Holly Black. Yeah, it's by Holly Black. I had to sort through my mind all the authors and the stories and, like, pair them together. You know how brains work. Or mine's just crazy different, you know. Either way. And I really did like this story. My friend, I don't think... one of my friends, they were reading out, well, not like my real friend, but like my internet friend, was reading it on the internet, and she said she didn't like it that much. I guess she's not like a fantasy kind of person, but I really liked it. I guess I'm really a big fiction kind of reader, not just realistic fiction, where like anything, not like, you know, like Fault in Our Stars. You know what I mean? Like that would be realistic fiction, and then fantasy would be like Percy Jackson. I like that kind of stuff. It's cool to read about because I like to see what comes up in the author's minds and their imaginations. So yeah, I really like the story. This was about a 4.5 out of 5. The next story is What the Hell Have You Done, Sophie Roth? Sophie Roth, I need to pronunciate, by Gail Forman. And that is also one of my favorite stories. I really did like it because it's like college related and it's really cool, and yeah, it included 50s diners, and I had this obsession with retro stuff, like 50s sock hop skirts with like the little poodles on them, and like retro diners, and root beer floats from like the old-timey glass. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Some people have their crazy obsessions, and some people don't, because they're normal. I don't know. The next story is Beer Buckets and Baby Jesus by Myra McIntyre. And I really did like the story. This was a 4 out of 5 stars for me because the character, it was like total opposites attract, and then it ended up having a plot twist. Her boyfriend wasn't really her boyfriend, and yeah, it was kind of crazy. But I love how the bad boy got together with this preacher's daughter, or whatever he called himself. I didn't think it was a preacher. I thought it was like a, I don't know. Don't ask me these crazy questions. I ain't got time for that, okay? Okay. My second favorite story is up next. Welcome to Christmas, California. I'm sorry if I broke your computer screen or phone screen, whatever you're watching this on. But this is by Kristen White, I think. And I've never read one of her books or stories before, so I was really happy that I was happy with her writing. I'm hoping to find other books by her because she was really good. And I love that story when the cook and the girl and the small Christmas town, and it's so cute. I love how, like, whatever she's like, so if you like to Google places called Christmas, which, get a life, you weirdo, and I'm like, oh my god, that's how I write. So, relations, yeah, that's why I like this story a lot. It was definitely a 5 out of 5. I think this would be the postcard for Christmas, California, just saying. Welcome to Christmas, California. My mom was gaming, so, you know, gaming feels just like book feels, except different. Louder. The next story is Star of Bethlehem, which is definitely, before I even start, 5 out of 5. All of you guys need to read it if you haven't, and I just liked it so much. because it was about this pop star who was undercover, and it was such a plot twist because I had no idea. She was like criticizing all this pop music, what turned out to be her songs. And I'm like, mind blown. And I just loved how Ethan was kind of a jerk, though, in parts of the times. He's like, yeah, tell us about Iceland. When she's not from Iceland, she switched places with the girl on the plane. And I hit my hand on the book. I'm very clumsy, if you guys couldn't tell by my other videos. So, yeah. But I just love that story so much. I mean, I think it's my third favorite. I don't know. But, yeah, I really liked it. Really much. Really much so. That's not an English phrase. That's what you guys need to say now, from now on. Very much so. Or no, mine was really much so. Very much so actually is a phrase. Get it straight. The last but not least, or kind of least because I didn't like this one that much, story is The Girl Who Woke the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. And usually I like fantasy books and things like that. Like you guys already heard my spiel about it earlier. But this one just didn't catch my interest. I was very confused half the story. And when you're confused, you don't like the read, right? Am I right? Like, if you don't know half the words you're reading, you're not going to like what you're reading. So, I mean, and then I kind of caught on more at the end, but it still confused me. It was kind of cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, that's about it for this book. Not a novel. It's not a novel because it's like multiple stories. So, collection of stories there, using words, yay. And I liked it. I really did. This was a very good read. Overall, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It would have had 5 out of 5 stars, but just 3 stories. Like, I would rewrite one and I would cut 2 of them out. So if you guys are paying attention, then you know which stories that would be. But yeah, it was overall a very good read, and I loved reading it. And if you haven't read it yet, I don't know why you watched all those spoilers, but if you haven't read it yet, definitely pick it up. It's a very good book. Very good stories by many different authors that are all very well written authors that all won like awards and everything like that. And it's very good. Very good. Very, very, very good. Also, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like it up if you liked it, and hit subscribe down below for more random sploos about books on my channel, where we do book hauls, reviews, and many other things like that. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. You got to. I mean, it takes 2 seconds if you don't, because I mean, come on, guys, come on. Bye. I've been lying to you guys this whole time. I've actually had Charlotte's Web because Sydney still has my other book. Ew. That double chin there, that was not cute, like, at all. Mm-mm.